Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Back Row Seating. This time, we'll be watching Zootopia. All right, indeed. I just realized, every time they play this intro for the Disney films, it's always the "Wish, can you wish upon a when you wish upon a star" from Pinocchio. Um, I think I mentioned it before, but I really need to watch Pinocchio again because as far as like childhood trauma films for me, Matilda was up there. The Brave Little Toaster had the fireman fire clown scene that was traumatizing. I know for a fact I watched Pinocchio as a kid. I also know for a fact that I've etched it out of my memory because Pinocchio is something else. Which, I mean, I guess that was the point, right? It was supposed to like traumatize kids and like use fear and terror to like, no, don't you do bad things. Don't you play pool. You'll turn into a donkey. Bloodlust. Yo. This is like Encanto. We're gonna start with murder. I love it. Eat! Oh. Oh no, ribbons! Good God. She's seen her share of Quentin Tarantino movies. Dun dun dun. Meek prey. Oh, they misspelled vicious. Because of rainbows. Yay! Oh, so they do explain mammals. I was legitimately wondering because I've seen this before. I saw this in 2016 when it came out, or like 2017. I didn't watch it immediately, but I've seen it, and I remember going into watching this for the podcast. I was like, I'm curious if there are actually like non-mammals in this, and I didn't realize that they explain it in the film itself. Yeah, Judy. Oh no, I don't know what they're more ashamed of, her over dramatics or her wanting to be a police officer. But yeah, I was like, are there non-mammals in this movie? Turns out they explain it right here that there are not. They are all mammals, which is an interesting distinction. But I mean, I guess that keeps it simple. And it keeps people like me who are into like taxonomy and classification of species. It keeps me from like being too nitpicky. I like how he's playing a little Casio like children's piano keyboard on top of an actual piano. You should always settle. I need to find some subtitles. Hang on. I was talking about like other stuff outside of the movie, and I was like, I was completely missing out on what was going on. Bunnies don't do that. Bunnies always settle. Damn, she got hops. Literally. 275. We multiply like rabbits. And yes, I do love Judy's violet eyes. All of this, when you think back to Toy Story and like how animatronic everything looked, we've come a long way. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it during Turning Red, but like the fact that we've made such dramatic leaps in animation technology, computer animation, and like the pinnacle of it is like fuzziness. A co-op. I was going to say, but you're not predators anymore. But this, a major, and I can't stress it enough because it's like the theme of the film, is like those kind of, like Now that we understand them to be archaic distinctions between, uh, it's not entirely analogous, but that distinction in the human world of different ethnicities and races, it's not one-to-one exact because, as we'll find out, Zootopia legitimately has differences between different species. They're different species in this film. Humans are one species. So like the idea of like racism among humankind is very incredibly nonsensical because we are the same species. Whereas in Zootopia, they kind of, it's not a one-to-one ratio in terms of that kind of thing. Yo, girl, we have an hour nearly and 2 hours, and she ain't gonna. Well, spoiler, she does kind of quit. I would not have put that if I had my eyes closed and I heard that voice. I would not pick. Oh, that's a polar bear. Buddy Pumpkin. Whoa. Dead. Yeah, I told you. That ice wall's so frigid. Okay, how is a hippo gonna get up there? If you don't have claws. How's a manatee gonna get up there? Are there manatees? Is there like an underwater Zootopia area? Because they've got like different areas. Wow, she is on it. 24/7. Never. Dumb bunny. We'll hear that a bit. Look at that, reading up. Yo, like how are they gonna get up there? Well, I guess they haven't already. They're probably gonna fail. They're like a new recruit. Yo! Agility, mofo. Fly like a butterfly, springboard like a bee. Bee, we put liquid paper on a bee. And then it died. Is it offensive to call them bunnies? We're already going there. J.K. Simmons, that's who that is. I was like, I know that voice. I came prepared this time. I have the Zootopia Wikipedia page already open. Evil. And I don't mean the Lionheart. Look, they've got like a little bunny hovel train station. They've even got carrot things. Carrot columns. Okay, so they call it Zootopia in the film, but in Europe, it's called Zootropolis. Do they actually say it differently in the movie? Is it Zootropolis in the film, or is it Zootopia in the film, and it's just the title is Zootopia? I'm legitimately interested. Apparently there's like, they had to do that for like copyright issues. So I guess there was already a Zootopia, but not in the United States. They can't help it. Yeah, this this film. It's not a bad it's not a bad theme at all. It's certainly not what I would call subtle. Fox away. Is that like their major threat out here, are foxes? Aw, you get the little hamster car. I will refrain from calling things cute, though. I know that's not a, that's a... Bunnies can call other bunnies cute, but not other people can. I know that. Bye! Oh, look at the little... Oh, that's her whole family. Oh, and I didn't say it out loud, but like in the back of my mind, I'm going, wow, that's a huge turnout. But that's her whole family. She has like 200 plus siblings. Bunny Burrow. Oh my god! That is a fun town. That is an iPod Shuffle? It's not the first shuffles. The first shuffles were the ones that were like gum sticks. That's like the new shuffle, if I'm even getting it right. Wow, they're like, I didn't realize, like, she gets on the train and she's right there. I would have thought there was like a montage. I mean, there is a montage through the city. We get to see the different areas. This is Shakira singing, by the way. By the way, if this is not a promo, like the best promo for train travel, definitely get on a train at some point. This is a fantastic way to travel. Get on that Amtrak. Although I have like viewership in like Europe, so like I don't know, they don't have Amtrak over there, but get on a train. Dude, train travel through Europe must be gorgeous. Woo! Geysers. I like how there is a legitimate attempt, like it's not when I'm playing like I use World of Warcraft as an example because that's the first thing that comes to mind. But like in World of Warcraft, the geography is very sharp and like the world is like natural and everything. So it's very weird to see like one area become another area and it's like such a sharp delineation. But in this case, it makes sense because this whole city's designed. And so you could tell that whoever designed Zootopia at first, they were like, oh yeah, we should be inclusive as all get out and as possible as we can get. So like the fact that they're like right next to each other and the delineations are so sharp, like it makes sense in the world. Whereas like it doesn't make that much sense in World of Warcraft really. In most cases. It does in some cases. Wow, you guys were expecting to have like, oh, we're gonna have a fun time listening to some weirdo talk about Zootopia. Nope. We're gonna talk about World of Warcraft and geographical delineations between environments and biomes. Whee! Uh-oh. They're falling on one another. I need to remember that there was a tiny otter servicing giant elephants, because there's later on there's elephants and they refuse service to like tiny creatures. Which makes sense because okay, so I was saying there's a 1-to-1, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio between like the human species and all of the varying species in Zootopia. There has to be racism in Zootopia by definition, because you've got little tiny hamsters and you got giant ass giraffes, and of course they're not going to be able to go to the same places just biologically speaking. I would love it too. I want to live in like a big city. I would never want to be a cop, but oh, get that fox away. Nope. She gonna get it. Look at those the old iPod headphones. Okay, so this came out in 2016, and I don't know what was going on in 2016. I know that was like the worst year ever before COVID happened. But like that year took so long that like the entirety of 2016, I was always like, oh, well, this year hasn't gone by that fast because I saw Zootopia this year and that only came out this year. Yeah, well, Zootopia came out like going on 5-6 years now. So like time waits for no one. He said that so like condescendingly, like he was like teasing her. Was I talking? Did she give him the cute speech? You're just a cute bunny. No, can't do that. I hope a black person wrote that line. Because that would be weird otherwise. That was very much a, a thing. HOPPS. Oh, this is funny. I don't know why it would have moved the chair and not just her. Unless she was like glued to the chair. Hoo, 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 hoo. Dude, this was Idris Elba before people knew who Idris Elba was. I think, anyway. I can't remember when he got his big break. Yeah! Oh. Look at that wolf. Did they have to? They're all mammals. Do they really need to specify? You know what? I guess that makes a lot of sense. Because if you have all animals, then the mammals can't eat mammals. Or they can't eat, like, other animals, you know? So, like, if fish aren't sentient in this world, because otherwise mammals, they would all be vegetarians, and you would have to flesh out the world a whole lot more to explain all of that. If you only make them sentient mammals, you can still have, oh yeah, well, we eat fish and stuff like that. Chief Bogo. Buy one, get one. Was she on stilts? Token buddy. It's about as subtle as a train derailing. Hell yeah. Vroom vroom, mofos. Yeah. What was she? Oh, was she tied? Was she like measuring? I don't live in a big city. I know I used to watch a lot of what was that A&E show? Parking Wars. I used to watch that all the time, so I'm familiar with like the booting process and like meter mating. That's not correct. Meter, they're not meter maids because they can be men too. Meter attendants, we'll say. Oh boy, good luck. Oh, she got this. Hell yeah. I would love, like, I know they're coming out with Zootopia Plus, but I don't know. Okay, so part of what we do here on Back Row Seating is figure out, like, fanfic territory for everything we watch. That would be an interesting thing, like, the perspective of a logistician and, like, trying to figure out all of these things. Like, I would love, like, a series that's Zootopia Plus isn't this. That's coming out soon. But, like, a series that is like a city planner or something. I would legitimately find that interesting. Well, that's suspicious. Look at that giant-ass elephant door. Those giant popsicles, too. See, like, in this world, you can't expect an elephant to sell elephant... Oh, that's gross. You can't expect... I don't know, maybe elephants are fine with that. I don't know. Okay, I know that... I know that's not cool. I so wish I could meet an elephant in real life. Meet an elephant. They're not people. I wish I could be around an elephant. See, like, in this universe, you can't expect elephants to service, like, a hamster. You know? There has to be some level of, oh, well, okay, we need to, there's, like, an ice cream parlor for, like, the little tiny animals. And then, oh yeah, the elephants, they have their own. Because, I mean, what elephant's gonna go to a hamster ice cream place and fit in there? Oh, damn. She, like, tried to kick him out of the way. Ew! An ungloved trunk. See, I want to see what that looks like. I want to see a trunk glove. That's such a blatant disregard for, like, sanitary rules, too. Like, are there no health inspectors in Zootopia? Immediately, that's when you're like, oh, he's hustling them. Like, he had to complete, like, a mile track around the racetrack, and when he gets done with that, okay, well, he's got to do, like, another one. Oh, well, I guess he's trying to hustle Judy at that point. He was hustling the elephant, and then he was hustling Judy afterwards. Oh, she thought they were racist towards him specifically because he was a fox, not because he was tiny. Oh, never mind. Why was he denying him service for being a fox? Specifically. Well, I mean, he could cosplay as an elephant, but I mean, that's not how, like. Well, now I'm getting worried that I'm gonna say something wrong. Toot toot. Bye bye. Oh, damn, he nearly hit her in the face with his popsicle. I wouldn't even hustle for that. I mean, that's gonna melt by the time you get nowhere near close to finishing it. Toot toot. Oh, never mind. I see what's going on. See, this is what happens when you don't see something for 5-6 years. Dude, look at that 80s bus. But toot toot be driving. Oh, look, Zuber. Migration at your fingertips. That's funny. Okay, you know what? I know Judy's upset because she's out $15, but come on, they're putting a lot of effort into this. You can't really be mad at them. I'm not even mad, I'm just impressed. Dude, those guys are... I was gonna say adorable, I can't say that. I'm not a hamster. Look at them! Oh, look, and they recycle. And then it all starts over again. Dude, those Fennec foxes are feisty. Isn't Judy on the clock? Oh, there he goes. Dude, all these foxes are sneaky. See, this is the scene I was referring to. Well, we know we didn't watch... I watched Monsters, Inc. with a friend, but we weren't watching it for this. There's a scene in Monsters, Inc. where they're walking through the city, and it reminded me so much of Zootopia, because they're all, like, different monsters, like, running around. Okay, so they're only in harmony in Zootopia, and outside of Zootopia, that's not necessarily the case? Okay, yeah, but this is a movie by Disney. That's not going to happen. In real life, more than likely, yeah, but this is Disney. Whoa! Look at the beavers. I wonder how many. Okay, you know what? They've got the handle flattener thing. I was gonna say, so if you're born a beaver, you're just destined to be like a cement mixer man. But they had the little handles. I guess anyone could do it. It's just the beavers were like, oh, we're good at this. We'll do it. Everybody hurts. This like college life. Carrots for one. Aww. Aww. Someone hustled her. Damn. Oh, it's an iPhone. Oh, muzzle time. I forgot how, like, recognizable 2016 is, or continues to be. Like, it's been 5-6 years, FaceTime is still a thing. Are you sure? You're right in the thick of, like, civilians at their vehicles giving them tickets. I'm thinking of, like, the United States, though, where everyone, in Texas, where everyone's got a gun. The last thing you want to be here is, like, antagonistic towards people and give them tickets that they don't want. Oh. It might be worse. See? Safest job, my ass. Yeah, see, if she were Texan, she'd freaking take it out on her. Aww. I know that from Parking Wars. Wait, so she's chasing somebody and her first instinct is to leave her vehicle? Oh, did she know he was gonna run into a crowded area? I mean, I guess if you're trying to lose a police officer, I guess that's a safe assumption. Officer McHorn. She's having a lot of fun with this. Little Rodentia! Yeah! Look at that weasel. There you go. Oh yeah, this is adorable. Yeah, what are you gonna do in there? Who are the real cops? People who can't go in there? See, like an elephant couldn't be in the city. Or this district, I guess. Oh, that's like San Francisco. It's the little postcard houses from Full House. Uh-oh! Ah, chaos! Oh no, the end of the world! Who was that guy? He was like skittering around the ground with his head like It's like he had a helmet on that was too heavy and he was just running with his head pasted to the ground. Dude, those are dangerous places to be in a thunderstorm. Okay, that was a dangerous maneuver. Anybody could have been killed. Multiple people could have been killed. Oh my god! It's from Jersey? How did he not see her coming? Excuse me. Mrs. Otterton. Why have handcuffs when you could have donuts? Racist. Inciting us. Oh, that wasn't chaos. That was a scurry. Is that the bad guy that Billie Eilish was singing about? Oh, that's the Disney thing. There's a lot of like new Disney films. Whenever they do a remake of one of the live action remakes, Disney has had this habit of like apologizing for themselves in like their old films. You know, they're like, oh, well, let's remake this, but we'll take this opportunity to like ask questions and like correct things about the lore and story that nobody had problems with. They do that with Star Wars a lot too. They'll like pick random things that nobody even bothered to like, no one cared about, and they'll be like, oh, let's explore this. And everyone's like, why? Like in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, they're setting up to like, oh, there's the toy ship that Luke plays with in A New Hope, and they're like, oh, well, here, we're gonna explore how he gets that, and like nobody asked. I mean, it's okay if you take something like that and you explore it and you make it into something interesting. It gets to a certain point where like, though, you know, it's like when people talk about like Nostradamus, and I call it, I don't call it anything, but I'm gonna start calling it like the Nostradamus effect. When like everybody and everyone was like, oh, no, it was the Illuminati effect, because like everyone famous ever is on the Illuminati, and there's no like rank and file people that nobody knows about there, because it's a fake list that people are like, oh yeah, George Washington would have been on it, and Ben Franklin and Hadrian would have been on it, Augustus. There's just that point where like everything has to be in like Tatooine in Star Wars. Like, it's the most unreachable place on the galaxy. Like, nobody bothers to go there. And like everything yet everything happens there in Star Wars. If I wasn't supposed to be watching a movie right now, I would better elaborate or like better explain it. I can do it during this scene because I recently watched this scene. The reason I'm watching this is, one, Zootopia Plus is coming out, but also there was some I was watching some clips of it on YouTube, and that was one of the clips I saw. Hey, that's me. Clawhauser. Yeah, get. Oh, I know what it means, but I know what it would mean as a euphemism anyway. Dude, his partner's got a sweet gig today. Officer Toot Toot. Stole an ice cream cone, maybe. Damn, he rolling in the dough. He didn't have to admit that. He literally just took his popsicles to a hamster place and just sold it to them randomly. Uh-oh. Okay, she's just assuming he didn't put that on his taxes. He very well could. Nick is very bad at lying. She has no case. Oh. Well, I get. Oh, she did her research. Never mind. Oh, the hustle. To be. Oh, I love how his ears just like sprout out of there. Okay, she only hustled him because Nick was very bad. He was very bad. He was not lying at all. He was just like, maybe that's a character flaw or trait, because he did that earlier too. He does not hold his cards to his chest at all. He's just like, okay, let's get him out there. Where's he gonna? Oh, I was gonna ask where was he gonna fit in there, but I mean, if they don't show it, they don't have to explain it, I guess. Maybe he just like sat on top. Oh, it's the sound of the universe. No. Oh. But they've got bunny scouts. Oh my god. This is like a nudist colony, isn't it? His wife, he has like a whole double life his wife doesn't know about. They be naked. Yo! Boy, it's a good thing this is a Disney movie and they don't have to be genitalially accurate. Did Emmett's wife know about this? Oh god, that's that's oddly erotic. That not so much. It's like spreading them. He's also spreading them. That's racist. You can't just assume elephants have good memories. Should I be taking notes? He remembers it. Oh, maybe this is supposed to be a like anti-racist thing. Don't assume the elephant has a good memory. The person who's not an elephant who you wouldn't expect has a good memory. How is she writing without thumbs? I can't rewind. I would like to, like, that looked weird. But she has no thumbs. Oh, or does she? Yeah, okay, she has thumbs. It looked weird, but that might just be the animation. Here we go. But if you did a track license plate, oh, well, I guess you could find who owns. Yeah, I guess. I was gonna say, wouldn't you go to law enforcement for that? Why would the DMV know that? But I guess they would at the very least, know a license plate and attached to which name. Look at that cougar. That's the face of somebody. Yes. I love all the little movements and like body language they have. They're just like completely irritated. Yo, he got you there, Judy. He's like Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle. I like his coffee mug. You want it when? Look at Nick. Hold on. H G Judy's about to have an aneurysm. Roast beef. I don't know. His voice is a bit too peppy. That's funny. Flash thinks so too. She's got like some flash hair going on. Oh, Tundra Town. Limo service. What was Mr. Otterton up to? Besides floating around doing yoga in his skivvies. Hey, I said that. Oh my god, where did it took that long? Everyone's gone. Yeah. Damn. I've been there. Sans warrant. It's an Undertow reference. Not bloody likely. Given her muscle mass and body size, that was a pretty damn good throw, my man. Dude, for somebody who came to Zootopia wanting to be the best cop possible, you know what? No. She's actually a perfect cop if she's willing to bend the rules to get where she needs to. I was gonna say, good cops don't do this, but the best cops do this. They're the ones getting all the promotions, probably. Oh, God. I guess you could say that because we've already seen her with an iPod. What's that? Did that say mouse for change? Mice for change? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a no. Well, should have gotten a warrant. Taking selfies of their prisoners. That's racist. Not all skunks smell bad. Come on, Nick. Okay, here comes the Godfather scene. No. No. Also no. They're playing the Italian Godfather music. On the day of my daughter's wedding. A skunk butt rug. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the woman who's shopping. She complimented her hair. No wonder she sounded like she was from Jersey. Compliments will get you everywhere, Jude. Aww. Nick is flabbergasted. Yay! Where's Sunny? Just some of the visuals in this movie are just absolutely hilarious. Like this. That'd be a very unsatisfying cake. Who's into naked yoga that he's probably not telling his wife about. Kunjungan wine. Or vine. That was a Freudian slip. I finished my coffee already, so that was my breakfast wine. Ooh, Panther. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, he was rabid. All of a sudden, Nick is invested. I mean, I guess, well, I was gonna say Judy saved his life from getting iced, but at the same time, she's the one, he wouldn't have been threatened with icing if it weren't for her. But at this point in time, I'm assuming he feels some sort of indebtedness to her. Wow, what are the odds? He didn't turn feral until right this moment. Oh, that's terrifying. Come on, you gotta be more accepting, Judy. This bridge scene right here is very good, the animation. Man, that panther got hops too. Oh, I didn't realize. He's telling this to somebody that's being brought in. It's a wolf. It's always the wolves are the bad boys. Tahunga! Okay, so that's a panther. Or no, a jaguar. I guess it's not a panther because that would be a race thing. That would be a race thing. Because jaguars and panthers, the only difference is their fur color. I said earlier in this universe there wouldn't be like ethnicity as we know them in like the human species, but I guess there would be in some instances. Whoa! Good aim. A second time. Well, some of you. Uh-oh. This came out right before body cams were were mandatory. Okay, he's not a key witness so much as that's hearsay at this point in time, Judy. That's probably for the best, Judy. Dude, he just got stonewalled by a fox. Yeah, the character dynamic is like, it was very sudden. Like, there was no, like, character building. I know that's what this scene's gonna be. But, like I said, I guess... Like, he's, like, empathizing with her, but, like, there wasn't a scene where he needed to, like, empathize with her until after the fact. A lot of scouts. Aww, look at little Nick! Wait, that's a hippo? Hippos are predators. Dude, little Nick is adorable. Racist. Oh, this is, like, legitimately horrifying. I don't know what it is with Disney Pixar. This is like Monsters Inc. where they put the little the laughter sucker. Oh, he's got a thought. Buffalo. Hey, his name is Idris Elba. Thank you. Okay, more like an acquaintance. Oh, yikes. You can't just touch a sheep's wool. That is like white women like going up to black women. Oh, I love your hair, and then they just start touching it. Zootopolis. See, sometimes the humor. Well, I mean, I know that one comes back. That's like more of a setup than anything. Yes, sir. I love her voice cracks. Racist. Let's see. Bellwether's played by Jenny Slate. What else has she been in? Oh, she played in 2013's Bitch. Uh-oh. Oh, she was in Venom. She played the doctor. Okay. That was the worst part of Venom. If it didn't have Tom Hardy in it, it was the worst part of the movie. She was the doctor lady. Oh, she played Big Nose in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oh my god, that's right! The blonde chick who was stuck up. That was her. I'm telling you, man. Audience. All of the movies I watch, they're like inexplicably like linked together. It's like the 8 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Yeah, the mystery in this film is not all that. Well, I guess up until this point. I love wolves too. I love wolves and foxes. Anthropomorphic and otherwise. Surely you would have known. They got noses. So how? You've got your scurries, you got your howls. Oh my god, how long do these go on for? But I mean, I guess in real life they go on for freaking ever. But especially late at night. Dun dun. Ooh. See, now you're thinking. Now you're thinking with portals. A lot of brain activity. This is your brain. This is your brain on Savage. Oh, now she's got a camera. Well, we know it wasn't a hippo or a manatee. Oh, you know what? I guess they are specifically predators, so they would be mammals with claws. Well, hippos are predators, are they not? I said that earlier in the Little Nick Club. Manchas. Hippos, predators. Okay, hippos are prey to spotted hyenas, Nile crocodiles, and lions. Their name comes from the ancient Greek for river horse. Five. So there are animals who predate on hippos, but hippos. What animals hunt hippo? No. Oh, hippos predators. Let me put our hippos predators. Oh, hippos are herbivores. Oh. Well, we're learning things. They're neither predator nor prey in most cases. They do get preyed upon, but they're so freaking massive and aggressive that a lot of animals probably don't deal with them. Bogo don't know. Man, if she was a Gen Zer, she would have known. Oh yeah, my phone. Put it on silent. Here, let me just put my phone in my evidence bag. Waterproof. That's what we call a Poseidon's kiss, by the way. Fun fact. Now you guys are learning something new. Whoa! Oh. I was expecting them. I was expecting that shot to show them hitting the water. Chief Bago. Oh. Oh! I know that gif. I'm impressed too. Oh, they're all gonna be gone. Oh. You tell him, Judy. Get that badger out of here too. Look at Nick. Officer Wild. I'm kind of shocked he's giving her credit. What can I tell you about the case? Yeah, you still got your badge. Girl, we're like 2/3 of the way through the movie. We're not even close to the end. Fingers crossed. A rabbit? How was that going to help? Yeah, keep going. The predator family? I mean, they're all carnivorans, but not all carnivorans are predators. Oh, wait, I guess they are by definition. It's like me watching Matilda. Oh, it's this scene. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This was before the COVID. Yeah, maybe not. Uh, well, I mean, for her purposes, you did. You did perfectly. There it is again. Oh, you actually filled it out. Hey, they don't hand those badges out to just anybody. Okay, so they're terrified, but they're seeking, like, information from an expert somewhat. Shouldn't they be, like, looking for conspiracy theories if real life has taught us anything? Pred Pride! Like, it's not. I'm not laughing because it's like. It is very much true to life, but at the same time, like, in art, generally you expect some subtlety, and there's none. Look at him crawling on all fours. You tell him, Shakira. Savage mammal report. Wait, there are savage mammal reports? Didn't he say earlier on that they don't go savage anymore? That was like 1,000 years ago? When she was taking him to the Jaguar? Oh, that was Mayweather's previous office, I think. I find that very hard to believe. That that's 90% prey and 10% predator. I find that very hard to believe. Although I guess predators would probably enjoy being outside of Zootopia where they could predate on prey easier. It's a good thing he didn't like shove his own name in there in the conversation. Dude, this film like dodged the biggest of bullets. If this had come out like 3 years later, Disney's PR people would have been like, well, we cannot release this anymore. Back to the farm. Take me to the farm, as Aerosmith would say. Jude the dude. Well, of course they're droopy. She's wearing that hat. Hey, Gideon Gray! Wow. Even my grandma can say stuff like that now. Oh, those are the onions. Oh. Oh my god! Mei Mei's mom and turning red, she went savage. When she gave her mom that scar. Yeah, the best mysteries. We were watching Scooby-Doo 2. I was watching that with David. And I think I mentioned it even then. The best mysteries in films and storytelling, they're stories that you are given the pieces to and you can sort of figure it out as you go along. So in that respect, the mystery in this film's not all that, like they solve it for you, but you don't ever have the opportunity to solve it yourself, you know? It's just like, oh, it's the onions. What about the onion? Oh, we figured it out, onions. Ogres are like onions. I do like I do like that character trait. Because Judy, when she started this movie, she was open-minded. But even the most open-minded people still have things to learn every now and then. You were like acquaintances at best. It's gonna have that on repeat. Aww. See, they're not. They aren't. They had like one friend scene in the PlayStation before her interview. I don't know. They could have done a bit more character development. It's not like Monsters Inc. because Sully and Mike were friends even before the movie started, so they already had chemistry. Wreck-It Rhino wrangled. Pig. Oh my God, Meowana. Had that even been out yet? Yes, he was stealing the onions, but who was he stealing them for? Want to bet? Aww. Hey! It's like a reverse Godfather reference. Oh, so he's a savage prey. I've seen a lot of rhinos. Are rhinos prey? Are rhinos predators or prey? Rhinoceroses have no real predators in the wild. Well, do they predate on other animals though? Do rhinos prey on others? On other animals? They don't prey on other animals for food. They're herbivore. Good God. See, even I'm like Judy Hopps. I'm learning things. Okay, maybe Zootopia is 90% prey. I knew elephants were herbivores. They did well. I don't know if they're necessarily herbivores, but they're not. They don't prey on anybody unless you're a human and you piss one off. That's like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. Is that why it's it? No, that's a ram. Rams, they go bad, don't they? Dude, he is a good shot. Okay, so that explains why he went feral right when they were there, but that's also a plot contrivance that the ram just happened to be outside the window. Walter. Do rams ba? Rams will ba, so he is Breaking Bad. Oh, it's called Bleeding, by the way. No more savagery. How do you know? You're not a conductor. Hi, I've been turned into a ram. Can I go home? You're excused. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hashtag resend the toot toot. No, you gotta go back off. Yeah, that's not the right place. Oh. No, no, don't stop. Now this is like Train to Busan. A little Train to Busan, a little Mission Impossible. He could have seen the split track there too. Whee! He just had something slam into his stomach. Oh. I mean, I guess that's a good way to destroy the night howlers. And all of the evidence! Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, well. I was gonna say, why did that one blow up? Everything is gone. No, that's the worst way you could go. Which begs the frickin' question, how did Mayweather know they were going to be here? That's what I want to know. Why is she here? Hey, that's what I asked. Oh. This looks like it's gonna be bad. I told you she was evil. I don't know if I would consider that a plot contrivance. They could have come to the Museum of Natural History and set that up earlier. Oh, there's a hook. That could, well, at least would have been clever. She doesn't sound like this in any of her other roles. I love her. I love when her voice cracks, though. It's adorable. Okay, yeah, you get rid of the 10%, but then who do you turn on and make the enemy then? Oh, look, it's it's like a primeval rabbit. I can't remember what I was watching, but there was some instance where somebody was like legitimately like outrunning. Oh, it was young Princess Leia outrunning like grown-ass men in the woods. I was watching with my mom and she was like, there is no way she's able to outrun those guys. This is pretty clever. I'm not gonna spoil it. I mean, you guys have already seen the movie. They put blueberries in there. They put blueberries in there, somehow realizing that, oh, we should probably do that. Nick is having a ball right now. This was right before, this was 2016. They produced this right before the wave of political leaders around the world who would have said the same thing. Fear always works. Did. They're also high in antioxidants. If you listen to Alex Jones, they also have, like, there's material in comets that is only ever found elsewhere in blueberries. That's a boom shakalaka. Uh, Yay! He can go back to his nude yoga classes. Emmett, tell your wife. She deserves to know. Honey, I've been doing yoga naked in front of other people. Just tell her. Yes. Yes. I heart gazelle. Yo! Yay! Nick Wilde. Yay, humanism. Although in this world it would be not that. I don't know what it would be. Good luck. I told you it's not a it's not a 1-to-1 ratio thing. Yay! Good God! Tendratown SWAT. I want to I want to see that operation. Excuse me. No, 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 no. I don't care about street racing. I want to see why they need a SWAT team and what they do. Aww. Whoa! Tick 'em down, boy and girl. How do you stop street racing? Or you street race? Fast enamel? I don't know how accurate that would be. Sloths get incredibly anxious. Hey, it's Shakira. Look, they even made her thick. That gazelle's hips don't lie. You know that. She also has like male lion dancers. Yep, so that was Zootopia. It's a lot of fun. Buddy cop action comedy film. Let's see. Yeah, this was before Disney started, like, if they had made this movie now, I would have to imagine, oh wow, they had a lot of people working on the story. That's usually not a good sign. Okay, well, you know what? The story is not that big a deal. When it's a screenplay written by like 8 people, that's usually a horrible sign. Oh. Is there a post-credit scene? Hey! Put your paws in the air, come on! So yeah, I think Zootopia is a very fun, cute movie, but I think it also does involve a lot of like real world things that I think it is important to like. It's like Turning Red. That's like introducing there are topics that are difficult they are difficult to explain to younger people. So it's nice to have films like Zootopia and like Turning Red, talking about puberty, specifically female menstruation and puberty, which I can imagine is a very much more difficult topic than than it would be for like the dads and their boys and stuff like that. So I think it is important. And no, I don't think, oh well, they're kids, they shouldn't be exposed to this kind of thing that early. I mean, that's a bunch of bullcrap. Because I can guarantee you that there are a lot of children who are not white who have to learn these things a lot earlier than white children have to. So that was one of the things that was like for me. Back when I was in elementary, I still remember this to this day. When I was in elementary school in like 2nd grade, we had Anthony Baroni in my class. Full name, whatever. You're not gonna find anybody. You don't know any more information other than that. But he was a black kid, and I remember I didn't realize until after the fact. Like he was just another school kid. I distinctly remember. He was just another classmate. I didn't even, like, it never even crossed my mind that, you know, oh, well, he's a different skin color than I am. He was just another kid in the class. It wasn't until later that I realized, oh, yeah, Anthony Baroni, he was a black kid. Oh, interesting. Like, I knew it. I understood it, but it, like, never crossed my mind as something to be noticed. You know, Jennifer. But, like, how many, like, I'm a white person. So, like, I'm afforded that privilege, I guess, to like have that experience, whereas I can only assume that Anthony probably had a very different experience, and he probably realized at a much earlier age the difference between skin color and how he was treated versus everybody else. Try everything. Don't yuck other people's yums. Try everything. That's another theme that's crossing a lot of these commentaries. Don't yuck other people's yums. Just try everything. Idris Elba. You know what, Idris, he must have been big by now because he got 3rd billing. Oh look, Drill Sergeant Fuchsia! Yeah. Hang on, I want to look at Fuchsia up. Hang on. Shakira, Raymond, Fuchsia. A polar bear who works at the Zootopia police. Oh, that's okay. That's the person. The voice I said didn't fit the polar bear. Fuchsia. No, I don't want the plant. Fuchsia actor. Yeah, there's Fuchsia. She voices Major Friedkin in Zootopia. Anything else? I would love to know where she got her stage name. Maybe she just likes the color fuchsia. Fuchsia! I need to oh, she was the Instagram pop-up in Ralph Breaks the Internet. Feast, Partners, How to Rock, Scandal, Hannah Montana. A lot of Disney stuff. Law and Order. Oh, Fuchsia Walker. I guess her name is Fuchsia Walker, and she's just Fuchsia, and she just wanted to put the exclamation point. But yeah. Josh Dallas. It's a Western name. Byron Howard. Isn't he the director? Yeah. Oh! The two, okay, so the two, they say kudu. I thought they were antelopes. Oh, wait, no. Neighbor of Judy Hopps and Bucky's husband. Oh! Okay, I didn't realize they were married. Apparently, early on, Judy's neighbors, when she first moves into her apartment, those two gazelles, they're not gazelles, they're a kudu and a gemsbok. But I thought they were gazelles. Apparently, they're voiced by the two directors, and they're married. The two characters are. That's the kind of Disney watered down sexuality that they can easily take out of the film in foreign markets. Oh wait, that was Byron Howard. That was the director and one of the screenplay writers. That was Jared Bush and Byron Howard. Oh, here's an interesting fact for you. Byron Howard, one of the directors, was born in Misawa, Japan. Fun fact. He also worked on Encanto. He directed Encanto. All right then. We're just learning all sorts of things. Oh, Jared Bush did direct Encanto and also did the screenplay for Encanto, so he's been all over the place. Encanto, Zootopia, Moana. Interesting. See, this is the kind of fun I have, like, trolling through Wikipedia and seeing what all things people have been in. I was going to ask if we'd seen it in Encanto. We have. We watched that with Fusion Fall. He didn't like musicals, and he wanted to watch Encanto for some reason. Although that was something, I don't want to say strange about Zootopia, but it's different, because usually Pixar films don't have musicals. They're not musicals. Usually Disney films are, but Zootopia is not. Big Hero 6 was also not a musical, now that I'm thinking about it. That was another Disney film that I thought was, that it was a disservice done to it because it didn't have as much character development as I thought was appropriate. Other than the main cast, Hero, I thought he had great character development, but all of the extra, like, superheroes, I'm trying to think of what her name was. Lemon something? I can't think of it. I know who would know. Big Hero. Not Hero. Big Hero 6. I need to watch that again. I think they're coming out. Yeah, they're coming out with that Baymax. Go Tamago. What a name. Tadashi Heathcliff. Honey Lemon. There you go. That sounds like a child version of a Bond villain, or a evil Bond woman. Alistair Cray. Oh, T.J. Miller. Wasn't he in trouble? Yeah, sexual assault allegations. Let's see. Music. Zootopia's film score is composed by Michael Giacchino. It's Italian. Giacchino. I'm assuming it's like Gachino or something like that. Shakiro, Try Everything, which was written by Shia and Stargate. Interesting. I did watch the trailer for the movie before this. Oh, on June 22nd, 2020, amid the reopening of movie theaters. Wait, hang on. June 22nd, 2020. COVID was going on in 2020. So why were the movie theaters reopening due to the COVID-19 global pandemic? Disney announced that Zootopia, along with 11 other Disney-owned films, were returned to the U.S. theaters during a 4-week period. From June 26th to July 2nd. That was probably like one of the 2 weeks that the numbers were down and they were like, okay, you can stop masking and social distancing. And then the numbers like went to screamingly high numbers again. And they were like, okay, well, we got to do this again. Because no one figured out, oh, well, maybe we should just keep the masks on and keep social distancing. I actually benefited from that. I live in an area where a lot of people don't travel outside of holidays. Cafe Nation. Look at that. Carlos Benavides. I live in an area where a lot of people don't travel outside of holidays. So like during December, January, February, March, during the pandemic for 2020, 2021, the numbers were like screamingly high during the winter because people would travel around and catch COVID during Thanksgiving and Christmas traveling. But for the rest of the year, our numbers were very low. So like we had, mandatory mask situations that nobody paid attention to. I wore my mask, but like our movie theater, they would play like all of these old films. I saw Empire Strikes Back in theaters, which was amazing. The Shawshank Redemption, which was also great, but they played a lot of old films. So I'm guessing that's what they mean when Zootopia went back to theaters. It was like, oh, well, we can't release anything, so the movie theaters need to stay in business, so we're just gonna re-release these. But I guess they released Zootopia with a lot of other films. The Avengers, I didn't see that in theaters. That was before. We paid attention to the MCU. I don't think we saw Avengers. What all of Phase 1 did we see in theaters? I know we saw the first Iron Man. Did we even see Iron Man 2 in theaters? I don't know. We didn't. There was a long stretch of time where I wasn't, or like me and my brother and I, we weren't into like the MCU up until like Infinity War came out. And then like everyone was talking, it was the best movie ever made. And I remember telling my mom, I was like, okay, Infinity War is supposed to be like the best movie ever, so maybe we should go back and watch all the MCU movies and go see Infinity War. That was an awesome weekend where we just binge watched all of the MCU films. The film was retitled for theatrical release across several international territories. The film was renamed Zootropolis, a reference to the concept of a metropolis rather than that of a utopia. This was due to Disney being unable to trademark the name Zootopia in these territories for various legal reasons, including Danish Givskud Zoo. Oh, the Givskud Zoo. Registering the name. I saw it like Danish. Oh, so it's a Danish name. Givskud Zoo. It's a zoo. In Germany, the film was titled Zoomania due to a children's book by German author K. Fisher titled Zootopolis, released in 2010. I guess that's what you get for, you know what? I guess Zootopia is a very like specific term, like turning red. You really can't trademark the phrase turning red, or I guess even Encanto. Or Monsters, Inc. for that. Well, Monsters, Inc. is pretty... I don't know. I would love to be like a fly on the wall. You know what? No, that's a lie. It'd be very boring. But I would like to, like, listen to, like, a 5-minute expose on, like, Disney lawyers and the amount of hoops they have to jump through to, like, get, titles, how to get, like, the green light on titles. But yeah, I think that's about a lawsuit. Goldman pitched a concept to Disney for a live-action film titled Looney. Goldman accused Disney of copying the name, themes, settings, and character tropes. Nick Weil, Judy Hopps Flash, and Chief Bogo dismissed the infringement claims. Goldman's effort to make the plots of Looney and Zootopia seem similar were strained. Oh, that's what happens when people try to compare Lion King with Kimba, the white lion. Their efforts to make the plots of Kimba and the Lion King seem similar were strained. Esplanade appealed to the Ninth Circuit, which confirmed the dismissal on April 24th, 2019. A card game was released. A game for mobile phones titled Zootopia Crime Files. Is that where we get to see the SWAT team in action? That's what I want to see. That seems pretty, like, horrifically, like, savage for a Utopia. Ooh, a graphic novel. Oh, well, let's not get into Zootopia graphic novels. Oh my god. Okay, possibility of a Zootopia sequel, but they are definitely getting a spin-off in Kanto Plus. Zootopia Plus, rather. But yeah, that has nothing to do with Nick or Judy. That has to do with, like, other characters, like Flash and then the Godfather daughter. On this, the day of my father's wedding. Beastars, and see also Beastars and B&A, Brand New Animal. How about that? A manga and anime series with a similar premise. I don't know if that, yeah, you know what? I guess so. That has Predators and Prey. I'm pretty certain the Prey are not 90% in Beastars. Okay, that's gonna be it. I could prattle on just reading through Wikipedia articles, but it's there for anybody who's interested. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time we watch something else. Goodbye.